Hello everybody, welcome to Creator Tommy G and today's video. Today we are going to in fact we're going to be making multiple things using the same items. I'm going to attempt to make a garland, a door hanging and maybe some wall decor. I'm going to be using things from Poundland. 99% of the items I'm going to be using today are from Poundland. I have got the 3 of these light up spiders on web, so I have 3 of those. Now Poundland has so many different spiders to choose from for you to be able to decorate this spider web themed decor. So I have this tinsel spider, I have this large spider where you can manipulate the legs, so it's a posable spider, and then they also do things like this, which is a small pack, and these are black with sequins on the back. The only thing that I'm going to be using that I didn't get from Poundland is this mini tinsel. Now I'm going to be using this for the garland part of this tutorial. It's I got it on eBay. I think it was $1.99 and you get 4 meters. So I will come to that later. So the first thing to do is take these out of its packaging. Okay, and as you can see with these lights, these LED spider lights, they're just put on using like a wire tie. So I'm going to take those off. I'm probably not going to use these spiders, hence the reason I brought the black and purple ones. So we've got 1, 2 and 3. So the first thing we're going to make using these is the garland. So you could obviously buy more and make your garland longer. So I think I may do it so it's like that. I have very limited space on top of my... Should I do it like that or should I do them side by side? Okay, I think I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this craft, side by side or one at the bottom. I think I'm going to do it side by side. Okay, and if I had black pipe cleaners or chenille stems that were black and glittery, I have every colour but black, which is extremely annoying, I might say. So I'm going to cable tie there and on this side there, and then we'll move on to the next stage. Can you believe it, crafters? I have no black cable ties either, zip ties, so I'm going to use these green ones from Poundland, and hopefully you won't see them, but if you've got black cable ties I would use those, but if you don't have black cable ties then I actually think using the tinsel zip ties would be better. So I am just going to cable tie or zip tie, whatever you call them in your neck of the woods. I'm just going to put 2 in because obviously I don't really want this green to be seen from miles. Using that tinsel, I'm going to put let's unravel it. Okay, so at one end of this I'm going to put in a slip knot so I can hang it from my mantle. Just a small slip knot, doesn't have to be too big because I have hooks underneath so I have that. And then I'm going to thread this through. So through this top bit here I'm going to thread it through, but I'm also going to wind it so it's nice and snug. Actually, crafters, I think what I might do is just cable tie this as well. That probably make it a lot easier. So going to this side here, I'm going to leave enough for me to hang it. I can always change that when I get down there, but again this is where I wanted to use black glitter what do you call it, cable, not cable ties, oh gosh, fuzzy sticks or pipe cleaners, chenille stems, because then it would have blended in better. So I'm going to attach this all the way across, keeping it quite taut. Obviously, if you use black cable ties crafters or the glitter pipe cleaners, you're not going to see this. I'm just doing this for video purposes, as I didn't have my glitter. I thought I had some, but I don't. I need to clean my scissors too. And then when it comes to decorating, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the glitter one. I think this one makes more sense. The tinsel one, as I've got the tinsel there. And I'm going to attach that to this. It's unraveling a bit. Get back down there. Okay, so let's cut off the tag. It has some ribbon, which I'm not going to use. But what I am going to do is through here and through this middle bit, I'm going to, you guessed it, zip tie it on. And I'm going to zip tie it on at a slight angle. If you wanted, I could add on some of these. Again, these are just on using wire ties. You could put some of these in, or you could use the posable one. So I'm going to go and put this in place, take some photos, and then we'll move on to the second idea. Okay crafters, so that was how it looks on my mantelpiece, and I have to say I actually quite like it. Now I've taken off the tinsel and I've cut a little bit off. Now we're going to make a door hanger. I'm going to leave it lengthwise like this, but this time round I'm going to add these little spiders. Now this was a pack of 6 like I showed you at the beginning, and they are from Poundland. So I'm going to use the wire tie that comes with the spiders, and I'm going to tie these on to my web. You could hot glue them on, but as I don't want to use this for one particular thing, because in this video I'm showing you 3 ways to use these spider webs from Poundland, I don't really want to glue anything on. I'm hoping it's going to be 3, it may well be 2, but let's see if I can get the third one. I have an idea. So I'm hoping I can bring it to fruition. And these ideas aren't, you know, earth-shattering or, you know, widely different. I just think it's nice to look at an item and go, right, what can I do with that item, which is not just one thing. You know, get more for your money. Get more bang for your buck. If you've got some black felt or white felt, which is one thing I was going to do, but as I want to make this a predominantly Poundland craft, I didn't want to introduce felt because Poundland doesn't sell felt. But if you're lucky enough like myself to have white felt or black felt, you could cut out a B, an O and an O, and then you could put a boo on here, and then you could always put these spiders on the inside of the O, of the O's or the B, or, you know, there's lots of different ways to decorate and doing it very cheaply. So I'm going to put a couple of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of them. I might do. I quite like these spiders. I think I'll put another one down here. I'm just working on the bottom one here. Let's put you there. Where's my other bit? Yum on you. My hands are full of glitter and sequins. But hey, that's the life of a crafter, isn't it? Okay. And then I'm going to attach my tinsel to this top piece here. Hang this on the door, crafters, and I will show you that in pictures. One thing I want to say, crafters, before I go on to the third one, look how easy this is to store. If you keep it as the garland or the door hanger, you literally just fold it, and that's how much storage there is. Take these off, leave them on, very easy to store too. It's time for the last one. Now I've taken one off so it's not 3 in a row, and I've moved it to the top of the two. As you can see, there's these two are joined together here. I'm going to attach this one to the two below it. Now this one, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to show you this one because I don't really have the wall space, but I will do my best to show you. Okay, so what I would do is I would then hang this up in the corner, and then coming from the center here, look, it's all getting, look at these crafters, look at this, it's all breaking and everything. Very poorly constructed, Poundland, very poorly constructed. I mean, what is going on here? Very poorly constructed. I'm not happy with how cheap these are, Poundland. But anyway, crafters, so I would put this in the corner of a room, and then what I would do is using some of the black tinsel, I would then hot glue or attach in some way, maybe tie it around its legs or something, or maybe, because this is polystyrene here, maybe I could push this in. Let me see if I can get a way to push some of this in, or just hot glue some there, and then I would have this spider dangling from it. So that's your third option. I'm not going to be able to show you this one, I know that. But this is cheap online. You could even use the tinsel one to keep it, because this is tinsel here. So I would attach some tinsel to the spider's bottom, so to speak, and then I'll have this dangling down from the spiders in the center. So that's another idea. So please forgive me for not illustrating the last one. It's just a bit difficult with space. So thank you very much for crafters. My tongue is all tied. Thank you very much for joining me today, crafters. I hope these 3 ideas inspire you to go to Poundland and to pick up some items, and to think of more than one way to use them, so you get more bang for your buck, so to speak. Thank you very much for joining me, and you'll see me again very soon. Take care now. Bye bye.